Hi everyone, Kathleen here, Research Director at XTB. It's a massive week for financial markets, and there's something for everyone. The first presidential debate between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris in the US takes place tonight. There's a lot resting on this debate. Kamala Harris's lead in the presidential polls has slipped in recent weeks, so she has a chance to reset her campaign on Tuesday night. Now, the outcome of this election has the potential to move markets. A win for Kamala Harris could be good news for EVs, utility companies, and clean energy companies. This could benefit the likes of Tesla and Rivian. Home builders in the US could also get a lift, as she has proposed help for first-time buyers. Added to this, cannabis stocks tend to do well under Democrats. Now, in contrast, financial stocks and US banks in particular may struggle, as Harris has proposed tighter bank regulations, higher capital requirements, and applying more pressure on credit card company income. She's also proposed an annual cap on prescription drug prices, which may hit the US pharma giants. In contrast, if Trump performs well and his campaign gets a boost from this debate, then it might hurt companies with big revenues from China, as a win for Trump could lead to another US-China trade war later this year. For example, Nvidia, Broadcom, Tesla, and Qualcomm, they all derive a lot of revenue from China, and they could see their stock prices get hit. Trump has also pledged support for oil and gas companies and has said that he will reverse swathes of Biden's Inflation Reduction Act. He could roll back on tax credits for EVs and renewable energy usage, which could hurt the battery makers. The other stock market winners from Trump victory could be crypto companies like Coinbase, after Trump recently said he wanted to make the US the crypto trading capital of the world. A good performance tonight may also boost defense stocks and media companies like Trump Media and Rumble, which is part-owned by Trump's running mate JD Vance's venture capital company. Aside from the US election, the market is also focused on the ECB meeting later this week. The ECB is expected to cut interest rates for the second time this year. However, we think there will be some robust debate at the ECB about the future of policy. There are some noted hawks there, including German officials, and they may resist further rate cuts in the future. Thus, we don't expect too much forward guidance from this meeting, which could limit euro downside. The euro-dollar rate is weak as we lead up to the ECB meeting and has dropped below the 110.50 level. This is one of the weakest levels for a month. But we think that the risks are to the upside for the euro in the aftermath of this meeting, especially if the ECB is not as dovish as some expect, and if they fail to confirm future rate cuts. Elsewhere, after a volatile week last week, stock markets are in recovery mode. But it's worth mentioning that volatility remains elevated, and one weak economic data reading that suggests a US recession is on the cards could send risk sentiment lower and weigh on global stock markets. That's all for now. Thanks for joining.